welcome to 5 Minutes to Better Books. I'm your host, Miss Denisa, and every Friday we'll cover basic bookkeeping topics for the small business owner. We know that your time is limited, so we'll keep it to 5 minutes or less. And this video will be a little bit longer because I am reintroducing myself and my channel. So for those of you that have been following me since 2009, thank you so much. For those of you who are just now tuning into my channel, I used to host a Tuesdays and Thursdays show focusing on beauty, skincare, hair care tips, as well as fitness. And I'm still really interested in all those topics, so if you have any questions about those areas, feel free to hit me up. Otherwise, I have launched a cloud-based accounting service for small business owners. It's called Emery Cloud, and we're headquartered in San Francisco. And we specifically cater to the beauty, creative, and lifestyle industry. So this channel is now dedicated to you, the small business owner who is also a creative artist, and those aspiring to be business owners. And we'll talk about keeping your books accurate and ways to make sure that your finances are in order. So without further ado, let's get started and talk about today's topic. So today we're going to talk about bookkeeping, what it is, and why it's important for every small business owner. So bookkeeping is basically just recording of the financial transactions within your business. So when you make your rent payment, pay your utility bill, cut a check to your employee, or pay a web designer to update your website, all of those transactions need to be reconciled to their appropriate accounts, aka categorized into their appropriate accounts. So why is this important for you as a small business owner? Basically, it gives you a true picture of how your money is being spent and where most of your money is coming in from. So you can start to plan and see how your cash flow is doing, your profits versus expenses, and start to plan a budget and how to grow your business's operations. Seems pretty simple. And it is. It is really straightforward and simple for the most part. But for most businesses, other than bookkeepers and accountants, you don't go into business to track your books. It's usually a dreadful task that is pushed to the back burner because you want to pursue whatever you're passionate about, whatever product or service you're providing to your clients. Whether you're a hairstylist and now you have your own salon, that's your passion, that's what you focus on. Or maybe you're a freelance makeup artist with dreams of having your own cosmetic line. Or you love talking about skin and hair products, so you started a blog and now you're taking it to the next level and turning it into a business. All of those things you're passionate about, not tracking the transactions that happen on a daily, weekly, quarterly basis. Unfortunately, or fortunately, these things are necessary to making sure that you are operating a profitable business. And a lot of small businesses fail, and consistently poor accounting and bookkeeping is listed as one of the top 10 reasons why small businesses fail. Actually, New York Times contributing author, or writer rather, Jay Golitz, out of his top 10 reasons, 6 of them are indirectly or directly related to poor accounting or bookkeeping habits on the part of the small business owner. So if we know that bookkeeping is important to running a successful business, and we've established that it's a somewhat simple, straightforward task, then why isn't it getting done? And as I kind of alluded to earlier, it's because it's not what you're passionate about. You didn't go into business to track every credit card transaction, every payroll expense, and so on and so forth, which is why a lot of people do outsource that work. But initially, you may not be able to afford to outsource your bookkeeping and accounting. So what are some things that you can do to ensure that your books are in order and accurate so that you can continue to have a profitable business and continue to do what you're passionate about? So here are 5 tips that I want you to implement today to help you with keeping your books accurate. So step number 1, get 2 bank accounts. one for your personal and one for your business. And here's the kicker. Make sure your personal account is only used for personal items and your business account is only used for business items. And be diligent about that. Don't mix them up. Number 2, start keeping your receipts and organizing them. And when I say keep your receipts, don't just throw them in your wallet or purse and forget about them and say, oh yeah, I kept my receipt. No, start organizing them in some sort of manageable system, whether that's by month or by category/account, whatever helps you best, make sure you're organizing them. If you hate keeping paper like I do, get one of those receipt capture apps that you can get on your smartphone so you can take a picture of the receipt and have it uploaded to your system. Or if the store gives you the option to have the receipt emailed to you, always take that option as opposed to getting the paper receipt. Number 3, invest in some sort of bookkeeping system. I really like cloud-based/online-based accounting systems, and we'll talk about that in another episode. But do a little research and invest in one of those bookkeeping systems. It'll make your life so much easier. Number 4, pick one day out of the week where you have 30 minutes dedicated to looking at what happened to the previous week, what happened previously as far as your financial transactions. So block it out on your calendar, 30 minutes, and go through every transaction that happened the week before. Only 30 minutes, block it out on your calendar, and do it now. And lastly, keep everything simple. At the end of the day, bookkeeping is just a fancy term for bean counting. And the goal is to have more money coming in than money that's going out. So keep it simple. Don't beat yourself over the head about it. So hopefully that helped. Tune in next week and we'll talk about budgeting for small businesses. Have a good day.